In today's video, we're going to be talking about stolen Pokemon product. Alright, so this just never gets old at this point. I mean, this is all we see anymore on Reddit. You know, you'll scroll across someone's post that says something was stolen out of the mail. I'm just going to go ahead and play the video. You can see this guy's pulling his surprise boxes out of the mail here. They're all opened up, and all of the contents from in the surprise boxes are taken, even the promo cards, of course. And you can see he opens it up here and it's completely empty. Of course they left the dividers, so you know we don't need the dividers for anything. But yeah, they stole the packs and the promo cards, and I kind of just want to talk about this real quick because we're seeing more and more of this. It's just getting crazy, and it's not just sealed product, it's slabs, everything getting stolen out of the mail. I don't understand how people have jobs that are doing this. Obviously it's in the mail because, you know, it's not like, you know, maybe some of the people shipping, sure, they're scammers that are sellers, that could be the case. But I've seen a lot of things lately. You know, you saw a little bit ago someone had their Moonbreons stolen out of the mail, and then they came to find out that a few other people that also live within the area were having their PSA cards stolen. So I think that some of these people that are working in these services are starting to get smart, and they're starting to recognize how valuable these goods are. And I don't know how they're just cutting boxes open and taking stuff without getting caught. I don't know. Maybe they're, you know, they don't have cameras wherever they're doing this at, obviously, but somehow people are getting away with, you know, stealing product and doing all this. Luckily, there's things called insurance on boxes most of the time if you ship insured. But yeah, just crazy to see. It's nothing new. I've done multiple videos on stolen product, but to have your Prismatic Evolutions stolen when it's so hard to get is crazy. We'll go ahead, we'll check out some of the comments, and I only showed the first or the second half of the video because it took them a minute to cut the box open. Let's check out some of the comments here. This says, tag them in Twitter and post a video. Everyone should be calling out FedEx employees about this happening way too often right now. And that's exactly what I just said. This is nothing new. We're seeing this so frequently. I don't know how these people have jobs. Like, what are you doing in life? You're gonna risk your steady income for a few bucks worth of Pokemon cards. You know, what is that? 12 prismatic packs and 3 stamped promos? Like, is that really worth it? Then we could see 13 hours ago, someone responds and says, as someone who works at FedEx, can confirm it's really easy to get away with too. Well, I'm glad you're admitting that on the internet. Not that you've done it, but that's crazy that we have an employee now coming on the internet, allegedly, this is an employee, coming on the internet and saying, yeah, it's way too easy to steal stuff while you're working. I mean, it's ridiculous. They need to somehow put in measures, you know, that if people are caught stealing packages, they're immediately fired, obviously. I'm sure that, hopefully that's the scenario. Hopefully there's no warnings there. I don't know how that works, obviously. Someone said it's definitely, the original poster said, it definitely did surprise me. Yeah, dude, open up the box and there's nothing left but the papers in there. I mean, that's just crazy. But yeah, FedEx, we got to do better. All mail services, we have to do better. We have to figure out a way for these employees to stop stealing valuable cards, because I've made this point again too. Say you send off a 100 card PSA submission. You open that box up, that box comes back empty. Okay, yeah, you're going to get your, if you paid the right amount, you're going to get your insurance money, sure. How long it took to source all those cards, pull all those cards that were near mint, it takes a lot of time. It's not worth the money. It's worth way more, in my opinion. Because, sure, you could go out and buy a bunch of cards, but to go find a card that's going to grade a PSA 10, it is way harder than just going and buying a random near mint copy. Because it can be near mint, but as you all know, it could obviously be an 8, 9, 10, you know, and still be near mint. It's like in my personal grading stack of cards, it's taken me months and months and months to put that together. I'm just not really grading cards right now, but it's taken me a very long time to pick and choose and sort out all the different ones I want to send for grading. So I think that's, you know, if you have $3,000 worth of cards, just the time you put into that alone to do that, it's worth way more than that to me. Obviously, you're not going to get compensated for that, but some people will know what I'm saying. Just the effort it takes to get those near mint cards like that. But so enough of me yapping. Let's go ahead and read what this person actually said. So it said, recently got my Prismatic Surprise Boxes, and in the mail after being delayed for 2 days, and all the content except the card separators and the boxes were in it. Luckily, when I picked the box up, it felt way too light and already had me being suspicious about it. Was wondering if this happened to anyone else and what they did to bring the issue up with FedEx or the Pokemon Center. Yeah, so obviously somewhere along the line someone's paying for this, because dude, good thing you filmed yourself opening this box. It's delayed, that's suspicious already, and then you open the box and there's nothing in it. So some FedEx worker just decided, hey, I'm gonna get me some free Prismatic Evolutions. They, probably see, hey, Pokemon Center, or I forget exactly what the labels say on them. I don't even know if they say Pokemon Center. I forget. I don't look at the labels in that much detail. Someone let me know. Do they say Pokemon Center on them or not? Either way, I'm sure there's a way for them to see the contents of the package, maybe somehow. I don't know. Or they look at the label, or they know this person orders frequently from there. I don't know. Somehow the employee knew, or maybe they just cut open random boxes and just take the stuff. I have no idea. Let me get on eBay. Let me see what I can get for whatever's in this one today. And just, yoink some packages. But absolutely crazy. Gonna be a quicker video today. Just wanted to cover this and kind of ramble about it real quick. Let me know what you guys think about this. What should FedEx do? What should all the other mailing services do to put a stop to this? Because this is just ridiculous. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and make sure you join our Discord, where we talk about things like this frequently. We have all the best channels in there for the next best upcoming sets, news, Pokemon Pocket, everything you could think of. If you're not in there, I don't know what you're doing. The link for the Discord is down in the description below. That's be all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Anything helps, and I'll see you on the next one.